Hello class, this is Demetrius Wilson and I will be the professor for BA156, Motivational Skills for Managers. This is a very exciting, very interactive class, one of my very favorites, so I hope you will enjoy it as well. Just like to send everybody out a quick video just introducing myself and then also kind of showing you how to navigate through the very first week in Canvas. Some of you guys are veterans of Canvas, some of you guys are brand new to Canvas. Either way, this is how it will flow in this class. What I say is to just open up Canvas, go to the class, BA156, 267, 28. That's for the fall semester for 2018. Yes, it is already 2018. And then just go to the home screen. When you go to the home screen, it'll show you my name and my email address right there. Welcome to BA156. That lets you know you're in the right place. Then any of these important links that you need to go to, my Cerritos, schedule of classes, Northwood University degree, information, student success resources, all of that is listed here right there on the front page. So that's what consists of the home page. So I suggest that when you log in, just go to the home page, see if you need any of those things. If you don't, then move on. Announcements, there's no announcement there yet. But I will post an announcement. It'll include a link to this video that I'm recording right now. It'll just say, hey, refer back to the video and tell you that you need to check in the class and make sure that you're not dropped. That's one of the most important things for the first week. Most of your coursework will be done in modules. So, get used to coming into modules like when you first go into the class and just click on there. And the first thing that you want to look at or that will be available to you is this section that says class syllabus, textbook, and lecture notes, right? The BA156 syllabus will be right here. So what I want you to do is click on it. I want you to read it. It'll say my name and my email address. I want you to read through the entire syllabus. You'll see that in the first week, everything is going to be due on the 14th right there. And then you'll see after that, so first week's kind of light as you get introduced to everything, and then the second week you're going to have two chapters. After that, you're going to have two chapters, chapters 2 and 3, then 4 and 5, 6 and 7, so on and so forth. Right? So I want you to read the entire syllabus. That is your responsibility to know and understand exactly how the class flows. So go to the home screen, check that out, go to the syllabus, and then move forward from there. Your textbook, as you all should know, is embedded into the course. So you have the ebook right there, so BA156, Communication Skills for Managers right there. And then you also have the textbook for printing and offline use where you can open up a PDF. So you have two different options right there. Everything that you need is right there within Canvas. And then you have your lecture PowerPoint. So this, when you go here, I'm going to do a lecture every week, and that's already posted. You can go there, and you'll be able to download all of the lectures. I think it's 19 chapters in there, so there'll be 19 PowerPoints. And that's just there. You don't need to go through them. You can, but they're just there for your access if you need to refer back to one in case you didn't understand something that I said. But I will go through them and post a lecture for you going through the actual PowerPoint. Then you just come down here to Introduction to Succeeding as a Student. This is great stuff. Now, a lot of you guys have already seen this because you've taken a lot of classes here at Cerritos and you see it over and over again. If you haven't, or if you need a refresher, please just go through these. It's a nice, easy read. It will only be helpful for you and your online class experience. So practice, get to the start line, Canvas basics, and getting help. Then we also have some excerpts from the Cerritos catalog, academic information, attendance, BA program, so you can see the other courses, which is great. Credit by exam, which doesn't normally ever apply, and then student success as well. So again, before we move forward, just go to the home screen, check that out, then go to the syllabus. You can check out the textbook. You can see where you get the lectures from. Then go through Succeeding as a Student. That's just general to help you out. And then during the first week, very first thing that I want you to do after that is to check in, right? You want to click here. It is actually due. I'm going to change, while we're right here, I'm actually going to change the due date. So the due date is actually the first day of class. Now I'm going to extend this date to be on the 9th, but the due date is going to be, just so you know, it's going to be on the 8th, right? So the first day of class, Monday, which I'm recording this on a Sunday, but you need to do this on Monday. You need to check in the class, tell us all who you are and everything like that. You should be used to that in your other courses as well. So just go ahead, check into the class, and I'll know not to drop you because there are a lot of people on the waiting list that if you don't check in, then I'm going to drop you, and then I'm going to add the other people that are on the waiting list. So, we don't want that to happen, so just letting you guys know ahead of time, right? So this checking in discussion, it's due on January 8th, right? So you're just going to click on that, open it up, and it'll tell you what to do in order to check in. And then your module 1 for week 1, and like I said, in week 2, it'll be modules 2 and 3. But for week 1, I posted a lecture. If you want to see my lecture, which I think is very, very helpful, you just click right here on Effective Business Communication Lecture, right? And it's about probably I think a 15-minute lecture that you can watch on the PowerPoint. The PowerPoint is also sectioned out here for Chapter 1, but if you watch this here, it's no need for you really to go there. Now, the textbook is all of these right here. So Chapter 1, Getting Started, Effective Business Communication. Then the second portion is why it's important to communicate well. What is communication? Communication. All of these is basically your reading. So if you're like, okay, I'm going to start reading my textbook for the week, then you want to go there. And I have it flowing like this for a reason. Because if you look at it, you watch the lecture, then you read the textbook, right? So now you reemphasize everything. Or you could read the textbook and then watch the lecture, however you choose. But then you come down here, I have 4 videos. And these are 4 supplemental videos that I do want you to watch. They're very easy to watch. One is extremely funny. Or actually on this one, it's not, don't have a super funny one, but they're extremely good videos. And they're very applicable to the subject and the topic that we're working on. So business communication introduction, just going to tell you, hey, how the course is going to work. Effective communication, because that's the main thing that we're talking about. Different types of communication. The communication process model shows how it goes from the encoder to the decoder and how it sends between the two. Right? So they're great videos. I want you to make sure that you watch all 4 of those videos. And then you have one assignment, right? So you check in, I mean, that should be easy because it's not, really any brain busting work. And then you have your ideal form of communication. I want to know how you communicate and what's the way that's most favorable to you. Do you like to communicate via speech, email, text? Like, what's your preference? And then I want you to let me know why. But it's up to you. You click on there, you fill it out, you type it in, you go ahead and submit it, and then it will be graded, and I'll probably respond back to you and have some questions for you, and we'll create a dialogue between myself and you as the student. And then you have your Chapter 1 quiz. You click on that, you'll be able to take your quiz for 10 points. And for the first week, that's going to be it, right? So all you need to do is come in, right? Look at home, right? Check this out and see if there's anything there that you need. Then I want you to go to modules, right? Because modules is where you're going to go to do everything for your class. And I want you to look at the BA156 syllabus. I want you to know where your textbook is for when you read it. I'm not saying you have to read it right then, but when you read it, it's right there. Then your introduction to succeeding as a student, if that applies to you and if you need to read it, but I do encourage reading it. Your check-in, because you have to check in January 8th, tomorrow. I want you to make sure that you check in so you remain in the class. We don't want to drop anybody. And then you just go to Module 1, Effective Business Communication. You watch the lecture that I created. And then you read your textbook right here, all of these different sections. Then you watch the 4 videos, 4 supplemental videos. They're very short, right? No, I don't think any of them are more than 4 minutes. And then you do your homework assignment, ideal form of communication. Again, nothing brain busting. I'm just asking you how you like to communicate yourself. And then I want you to complete the Chapter 1 quiz, and that's it. So most of the stuff is available, or not available, but is already in the other modules for like 2, 3, 4, and everything. But I haven't added additional videos there as of yet. So I don't have those open yet for those of you who want to move forward quicker than others. But when I post the videos and also post my own lecture, because I'll do a lecture for each chapter, each time I do that, that's when I will open up the module. So if I happen to do 2, 3, and 4, then I'll just open them all up. Not that they're due, all at once, but they'll just be open and available for you. So that's it. Just want to tell you guys, welcome to BA156. If you have any questions, please be sure to email me. That's the best way to get in contact. I can be very, very helpful in solving any problems that you may have, and that's part of communication, and helping you to work through Canvas. So that's it. Welcome to BA156, and I know we will have a great semester.